Hello fellow Jiu-Jiteros. Today we're going to be demonstrating the triangle choke. This is head coach at BJJ Fight Club, Arda, and this is Ensar. Let's begin. So, I'm in the closed guard position from here. One key element of any submission that you're going for is controlling your opponent's posture. To do that, I need to control his head, and then I want to control his wrist in this case. What do I do from here? While controlling his posture, I want to grab this foot and put it on the mat. And then I want to angle out. I want to hip escape. And then I want to put this on his hip as such, okay? And I want to keep this knee as close to his body as possible, because if it's like this, he can just escape right out of there. So I want to keep tight control with my knee and my elbow, okay? So that I control this side of his body, including his head. Then I want to put this foot over here. I want to get this foot over his arm. I can't do this from here unless I'm very, very flexible. Even then it's hard because he can just hold on to my foot as such. So I need to expand my body outward in order to get this foot right here, okay? Once I'm here, I lock my legs together. Now this is called the triangle guard. From here, he's still kind of safe. In most cases, your opponent will not tap from here. What do I want to do from here? Obviously, I'm always controlling the head, okay? Until I have another position to control his posture with. Here, I want to switch my hands and grab my shin with my other hand, okay? In this case, my left hand. Then, I want to place this foot, come get the foot from this angle. I want to place this foot not on the mat, because if I put it on the mat to angle out, he's just going to go this direction or posture up. I don't have any control over my opponent. So when I remove this foot, I want to place it on his hip, because if I control his hip, I can control his movement. He can't go anywhere from here, because I have tight control with my elbow, and I'm controlling his posture, and I'm controlling his movement because of my foot that's on his hip. So he's pretty much trapped from here. Then I want to angle out as much as possible and make this shin almost parallel with his shoulders, okay? As such, almost on his neck, if possible. Then I want to grab my other leg and interlock into this triangle choke position. Now, a key factor, a key detail in implementing a proper triangle choke is your feet, okay? A key indicator is your feet. If your feet are like this, you don't have that much power. You're just using brute strength to choke your opponent. It might not work. So what you want to do is you want to make your feet point upward as such, okay? You want to make your feet and your legs as tense as possible. So it's really tight like this, right? And then when I tense my feet, it's going to be even tighter, okay? Now, most people should tap from here, okay? Especially if you pull the head and you tense up your muscles and you bring your knees towards your chest, okay, as such. Most people should tap from here. But if your opponent doesn't tap, what you can do is go one step further. And this is how you do it. Obviously you want to control the posture. You want to thrust your hips upward and get this arm to the other side of the body, okay? Now, if you have his shoulder exposed like this, it might be a little hard to finish the triangle, especially if he's strong. Come get the shoulder from this angle, right here, right here. His shoulder is kind of exposed right here. If a guy has really big shoulders, it's going to be hard. So you want to kind of readjust it if necessary and kind of hide his shoulder, okay? The less I see his shoulder from here, the better, the tighter. So if your opponent still doesn't tap from here, you want to bring your hand underneath his legs and kind of angle out like this and almost make your body perpendicular to his. So you want almost a 90-degree angle here, okay? From here, once you don't even need to pull his head anymore, but to maximize the efficiency of the move, if you pull his head and you tense your legs and you bring your knees to your chest, you should instantly get a tap. That was a triangle choke from closed guard position. And I hope that's useful for all of you fellow jiu-jitsu out there. Peace.